Good morning, MacLaren. Today is Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. The weather today, a mix of clouds and sun, high of 52 degrees. Looks like we may have some more precipitation, some more snow coming in tomorrow. So try to get outside today. Sun rose this morning at 6:21 and will set at 7:37 on this date, April 15th in the year 1865. There's a great national tragedy when President Abraham Lincoln died after being shot at the Ford Theater by a Confederate sympathizer named John Wilkes Booth. But April 15th is also a date of heroism in American life because it was on this day, April 15th, 1947, that Jackie Robinson broke the color line and played his first Major League Baseball game, ending 80 years of segregation in baseball. So because of that, April 15th is Jackie Robinson Day. And Major League Baseball teams, when they play on April 15th, every player on both teams, all the coaches, all the managers, all the umpires, everyone wears 42, Jackie Robinson's number, to honor a great baseball player and a great American. Now, I know that you second graders had the chance as part of your science lesson to build a fort. And that and the snow got me thinking about building forts. So tomorrow, I'll talk about outdoor forts. Today, I'll just talk about indoor forts. Now, when we think about a fort, I think the first thing we want to think of is the etymology. Remember, that's etymology, the origin of the word, not entomology, the study of insects. So the etymology of the word fort, well, you can hear a cognate like the Spanish word fuerte, which means strong. French, fort means strong, and they all come from the Latin fortis, which means, you guessed it, strong. So a fort is also called a stronghold. It has to be strong. So when you're building a fort, I think the key element is it needs to be sturdy. It needs to be able to stand up to, let's say, a rampaging toddler or a crazy puppy. Now, the way that I see it, when you're building an indoor fort, you really have three main designs. You have a pillow fort, a blanket fort, and a hybrid of the two. Um, And when you're building a pillow fort, you want to be careful not to start off with soft, squishy pillows from a bed. They really don't do the job. So the heart of it really begins with couch cushions. Couch cushions are where it's at when you are building a pillow fort. And the design possibilities are endless, but I think, if you just start by that's of course you. If you just start by using those really strong the seat cushions on the couch to build your walls, make those the pillars, then you can begin to build a great pillow fort. And then you can put, maybe soft, squishy pillows inside and sit in there and read a good book. So that's where a pillow fort begins. And um, when you're a purist and you're not involving blankets. Now, a blanket fort is a whole different matter. And I think the classic blanket fort design starts by getting out some strong, sturdy chairs and putting them so that they have some space between them and they are back to back. And then you get your blanket. You don't want a little baby blanket. You want a nice big blanket. Probably not a soft, squishy comforter, but a blanket. Um, if possible, one that isn't, a knitted, crocheted blanket because all the holes in those make them a little harder to work with. So you're going to take your blanket, stretch it over those chairs back to back, and then of course you'll quickly find that you need to put probably some big heavy books on that part to hold the blanket down and actually give it some tension and hold your roof up. And then again, you can go in here. I'll draw you with a book. You can sit in there and read your book. Now, these are just the beginnings of your designs. You can go wild and crazy. And then a hybrid of the two, of course, would be starting with your big couch cushions and stretching blankets over the top to make your roof or your ceiling. So, those are my thoughts on building indoor forts. Um, Nobody likes cleaning up the fort afterwards, but that's part of the deal. So if your folks say that you can build a pillow fort or blanket fort, you have to put all those things away when you're done. Otherwise, you won't get to build one next time because people will say every time you build forts, you leave a big giant mess in the house. Okay, my friends, take heart. Keep tending to your victory garden, keep a pleasant schedule, keep a good routine, get fresh air and exercise again. It's probably going to snow again tomorrow, so get outside today and get some fresh air. Be a helper to your family. Please don't tussle with your siblings. If it is your birthday today, April 15th, 2020, Jackie Robinson Day, happy birthday. I hope you all have a day of kindness, friendliness, and peace. We're all in this together. We'll see you next time.